everyone. This is Joel and Barb, and you two did this as a couple, and that's fantastic. I'm sure that helped in keeping everyone accountable and keep you motivated. But I just want each one of you to share, if you want to share, what brought you to our masterclass, what even got you to move forward in the testing, and we're all curious to hear about your results. So share what you feel.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first because you kind of follow up with both of us.
Okay. Well, 7 months ago, I was diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic, and my A1C was like 10.8, and I was running like an average glucose of 311. And this obviously went undetected till I had inflammation of my legs, and my knees were so bad I could barely walk down the stairs anymore. So when I finally got diagnosed, they put me on crazy meds, too much all at one time. I was on 2,000 milligrams of metformin, 25 of Jardiance, 0.25 of Ozempic, and my primary tried to put me on insulin all at the same time. And thank goodness I said, we got to slow this down. I got to read a little more of what I'm taking.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
Your weight loss.
I checked all these drugs and they're all bad. So it's like, this isn't really what I want to do, but I had to do something because the pain was bad. So thank God we found you on Facebook, and we read the reviews. I listened to a couple videos that you had on your site.
I watched them all.
And we that this sounded like the best avenue. It was pretty simple. It was simple. We just had to reach out and get it going. So we thought we were health conscious eating and lifestyle. And I think we were pretty good. Like when you look at the whole, we were good, but we missed the target by just that little bit. So when we got linked up with you, you explained our blood work. And of course, we took some other tests that overlapped the blood work. And you were finding the root problems that I don't think my primary would have ever found on their own. And if they did, there's no way it would have cured half the problems. It'd been less, no doubt. So only after 6 months now, my inflammation in my legs is down to like 95%.
Wow.
But again, so it's still a little cool. And it's like on those cold days, I do feel it. So I don't know how much is really weather and how much is really the diabetes still trying to hang in there, but it's all in the right direction. Mm-hmm. And after 6 months, I'm back to walking 5 to 6 miles a day, which is what I did about a year ago. So it's not out of the norm, and it feels so good to be back outside because I could barely move 6 months ago, and I do average 12 to 14,000 steps a day, but I enjoy it. So it's not a torture. It's not a mission. It's just feels so good to be out. As I was saying, everything is turned around. Everything. I actually have to read here and check it out. It looks like I'm at 250 milligrams of metformin, which is a half of a 500 AM and PM. And I'm down to 5 milligrams of Jardiance, which I would cut that in half if I could, but they're getting so small I can't cut them. So it's like, it's all going in the right direction. No more Ozempic.
A long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. My A1C, the last time that we checked, had the blood work done, 5.3.
Wow.
My average is 105 to 115. And I run a little high in the morning. I'm not on a constant glucose now, but when I do, it's high in the morning. So that's when I take my readings, because I figure it only gets better throughout the day. So it's been unbelievable. Can't tell you how thankful we are we found you. And I'm glad I'm off half of these poisons, because that's all my primary was doing, was just poisoning me in a different direction. So there is no hesitation in promoting these programs. If anyone's second guessing, they got to do it. It's just the blood work and the gut tests are so valuable. It's unbelievable. The information you gave me, so it's very good. So easy.
Well, you did the hard work. So kudos to you for stepping out of the normal box of healthcare and seeking, that was probably your intuition telling you that there's something out there that can help you. So, I appreciate all the nice words, but you did the hard work. So congratulations on all your hard work.
Well, you laid it out real easy for at least me. She was the primary cooking, so and it was a little difficult at the beginning just because it's out of the norm.
Yeah.
And eating out was difficult, but after a very short time, it starts to all lay into place, and it's become easy. So it's not as difficult.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you just got to hang in there the first couple of weeks when it's like, well, I can't eat anything. I kept saying that. What can I eat? There's a ton to eat if you just.
There's a ton to eat. There's a ton. It's just learning something new, just breaking out of your own habits. And like you said, hanging in there and being willing to change and being flexible and learning something new. So, and Barb, what have you seen? What have you noticed, and what did you experience yourself?
He didn't have diabetes in his family and ended up with diabetes, but my mother was a diabetic. But she also had I have the same issues as her, the gut health, the fatty liver, the what's the other one? The leaky gut, no energy. I had all that stuff. So, and when I'd gone to my primary, she said if I go up a couple more points because I had high cholesterol, she would put me on medication. And I said, well, I won't take it. She wanted to know why not. I'm like, you didn't even ask me how I eat, exercise, none of that. So that kind of made me mad, which is why this was great to find this. And I went down 70 points in a month and a half.
Wow.
Yes. Nicole was even just flabbergasted. Can't believe how quick that came down. And just those, like he said, little changes. It's the no grain. That I think was probably 80% of it.
Yeah, it's the big one.
So, so now I have more energy. I've lost a little bit of weight. Definitely have more energy. I got rid of most of the stomach aches. So all around, yeah.
But even though you've only lost a little bit of weight, your face is totally different.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can tell you're less inflamed just by looking at your face.
My cheeks feel better. My
skin
clothes
is better.
fit better. My skin is
Skin's better.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for sharing this. I mean, I know this will help someone, so that's why we do these things. But thank you for taking the time, and congratulations.
We tell all our friends. We tell all our friends.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer. If they have any problems, they just need to snoop a little bit. You got to want it. But at the same hand, it's like it's hard to get good information. Well, I went to several different doctors before. Everything from put like Bengay on your bad knees because they hurt, and it's like it's not the joint. It's like I can't describe it. But it's like if I went to 100 different doctors, I would have had 100 different explanations. And to be really honest with you, none of them would have been correct. I mean, I know I'm shooting an arrow over the top of the target, but I just feel there's no concern.
Like it would all been medication.
Right.
That's so. Well, congratulations again, and thank you for sharing this. We're gonna of course post this so that people can hear your experience, and I'm so thrilled for you. I know that when we met, you were having trouble walking, and then to go from that to now 14,000 steps every day. I mean, that's just fantastic. So I'm so happy for you.
You're telling me.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you.